What's up, everybody? It's Friday night. I even switched the title to the correct one at the last 3 seconds. This is Dungeon of the Mad Mage Friday nights. Our distinguished MC and DM is none other than Joe Numbers. Take it away, sir.
I think that's trademarked now, MCDM. You can't do
MCDM.
that. Yeah, we'll get right into it tonight. We did get Fate here, right? Yeah, you're here. Do intros. Oren, start us off.
Hi everybody, I am CJ and I am pretending to be somebody that I am not on the internet.
Excellent. Voila.
Hello, this is Zelikar. Playing Walla, Warlock, and, ready to set things on fire at any moment.
Sling.
Russia 54 playing Sling, who I'm going to embody tonight and make some things happen.
Sure, everything will be done correctly. Stacy.
Hi, this is Fury Fate. I'm playing Stacy, the half-orc fighter and 1-level bard now. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I did. I got your thingy that you wanted. Do you have access to it? What were you looking for? Something about
What?
mockery, right?
Oh, yes, the mockery thing.
All right, you should be able to have access to it then.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Fuck it. Do we have someone else here?
Hey, everybody, it's Rob Toohey playing Liz, the 12th level Druid lizard folk, ready to avoid the Warlock's fire.
Good luck.
Luck.
All right, so as Mr. The Day said, you guys spent some time down on level 14. You ended up freeing that guy, and Oren stumbled across some secret rooms and found a phylactery. After freeing that guy, he told you the password to some arcane magicries. You found in the party sheet a spell book from Arcturia as well.
Nice.
And then you skedaddled up top.
Holy shit, 8th and 9th level spells. Nice.
100 platinum.
All right, yep, and then we...
So you'll have to spend at least one night, Oren, to be able to get access to Legend Lore, right?
Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything this first day?
Yeah, I was pick up that ruby dust while I'm out and about.
Sounds good.
Also, Yarosh, if you haven't been told yet, you should swap out banishment for something.
Okay.
Oh, the one I tried to use and I was told, hey man, that shit doesn't work.
Wasn't there another one that doesn't work very well either?
Banishment, teleporting tends not to go well, I think including Dimension Door.
Now Dimension Door's been working.
Fine. Banishment
it didn't work
never
one
worked.
time.
Oh, that is correct.
But Banishment never worked. All right.
Yeah, it didn't work one time because she couldn't see where she was going and ended up trying to Dimension Door into another object.
Yeah, that did not feel good.
So rest one night then, and I have updated the phylactery quest then.
Oren approaches the others and he kind of hesitates for a moment before asking, do any of you know where we can find a mimic?
Besides a dungeon?
There was that one. It kind of looked a little bit like a boat. But we can probably find one up here. There's sorcerers and other magicians up here, right?
Sure. But we can destroy the phylactery only after it's been digested in the stomach of a mimic for 3 days.
That's, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so not only do we need to feed it to a mimic, we then have to protect the mimic for 3 days.
Right, so it doesn't
Wait,
die
wait.
before it digests it.
So you're saying that we get a pet mimic?
I don't think that's how that works.
For at least
Well,
3
that's
days,
exactly
yes.
how that works.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, we could keep it in there longer and just wait for it to pass through the mimic's digestive system. We don't have to kill it after 3 days.
Let me put it this way. After 3 days, it's no longer my responsibility. You can do whatever you want with it.
So we're on a quest to go find a mimic then. What's the purpose of this again?
To destroy a phylactery so we can kill Arcturia for good.
Oh, you want to wreck that box. I get it. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, snap.
Damn right I do.
You know, it was kind of pretty though.
It is a
All-
very
all the
lovely
much better.
box.
Urash, I assume you're probably going to keep that Arcturia's book.
I'm going to grab it right now if nobody else is sitting on it.
The other thing we were wondering, I think last time we did a rest, if you had another spell book that you may or may not be wanting to get rid of. I don't know.
Also bars or whatever.
We've got yours, and then I saw another spell book underneath yours.
Yeah, it's called Sabadars.
Oh yeah, and you're going to definitely want to make sure you put your 6th and 7th level spells in your own spell book,
Yeah, I'll add those.
just in case you end up wanting to switch spell books.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there was another. It's just it says spell book. Just
Quoted.
there's your sling spell book, and then there's just another spell book that has up to level 5. And we weren't sure if you were still trying to transcribe some of those or not. If you weren't, then you could sell it for a bunch of platinum, I think is what the party was thinking.
I think he said his headphones died and he'll be back.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he's going to want to have a couple of those spells. They're pretty cool.
I was thinking so. I just wasn't quite sure. But since you're up here, I thought I'd ask.
You know, with Yorosh, we never know for sure. It's always best to ask.
I'm back.
So the question was,
Cool.
do you want to transcribe some of those spells or sell the spell book? We figured you'd want some of those spells.
Yeah, let me take a quick look at it. See if there's anything in there that, yeah, I can transcribe it. So we're going to be down for a night. So I'll start doing that, and then I'll sell that spell book.
Well, how many of those are you? You got the gold to just do those spells then, right? Or I mean, which ones are you doing? You know how it works for money, right?
Yeah, you pay for the each level. I'll look it up again in the spell.
Well, yeah, when you're done with it, just throw it in the party sheet then.
All right, sounds good.
Was any so one night up, burn the spell for legend lore? Are we staying another night?
Do we need it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the only thing you'd need it for is if Orin wanted his spell slot back, I assume.
It's not critical.
So, we were back to the area where we saw that mimic, and the boat wasn't there anymore. Presumably, it's mimicking something else. But it may not be in that same area anymore.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, is that kind of where we want to head, or do we have a different plan?
What if we go to the black market that deals in exotic pets and ask them to track down a mimic for us?
I mean, that seems like your area of expertise. So you go right ahead.
How is that my area of expertise? This is just a thought.
Oh, because
I'm a
because my
thinker.
character is racist.
You're
And
good at negotiating, Stacy.
Oh.
And we believe in you.
and apparently you're a bard now, so really your thing.
Hey, I just learned how to play the horn yesterday, okay?
Start playing it.
All right, so what's the plan?
We're gonna go pet shopping, so I understand it.
Yeah, I'm saying if I have anything that could actually help me with pet shopping.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and sell that spell book. I took the one spell that I needed from it. So
Oh, you had another one then too. I didn't see that one. It just says spellbook in your inventory.
I'll take a look at that one. I've been gathering these things.
Okay, I don't know about this pet thing, but I could use my researcher feature because I lo and behold, I'm a sage for some reason. Random character generator. So I would like to figure out the best way with my researcher brain mentality. Find the best way to obtain information about mimics, where they come from, locations where they can be found, so on and so forth.
Okay. A lot of mimics are made by mages, wizards.
Wait, do we know somebody that's all wizardy? What about that guy
Often found in dungeons.
we brought up?
Yeah, often found in dungeons. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ran into a boat one day, didn't we? Or one of our adventures.
We've already made that joke.
I'm gone.
They take all shapes and sizes. You see, I mean, some are tiny. They usually take the shape of useful object or something that catches the eye, and then pounce upon the victim. They like
Oh, that
typically
first
dark
part.
or secluded spots.
I mean, we could go
Let's say
ask
that-
a wizard here, see if we get anything. If not, go try to find the one that we know about and see if it's still around.
Exactly. That's a good idea.
Yeah, they've been known to take. I mean, kind of in your research, they came across things like there's some that mimic corpses. Out in the sands, there's dune mimics. There's ones that takes the shape of walls or ladders or altars or maps or books.
The most famous is probably the chest mimic.
Yes. And then personal experience, boats.
Damn it.
So yeah, let's go see that wizard then.
What wizard?
The nearest one.
He's
The most
standing next to you.
most powerful
Oh,
one.
then he should know where we're going.
We are in Waterdeep, but there are a number of wizards here.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean,
And right
if
here,
a wizard can make a mimic, then we just need to find a wizard who is powerful enough to make a mimic.
That's true. Some of your wizard buddies.
yeah, I got a couple disciples
Slings.
that are.
Disciples won't work.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to
they're
be like a
pretty low
We need
mentor
a
of
we
yours.
need, like, yeah, mentor, master level, please.
Please. Can it be please?
I thought I'd try to be nice and ask politely. I mean, I'm all worn out from doing all that research with my low intelligence.
You want to put the box in the manor, come to the manor and create it there, and have to sit.
we do not want to leave the box unattended.
Wait, what box?
The phylactery.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That just threw me off.
Are we going to do a chest mimic in the manor and just hang out there until this thing digests it?
Yes. Do you know how to make a chest mimic?
They'll get someone that can. Let me go to the wizard school.
Cool. Let's go.
I can talk them into it. A little bit of cash, probably.
Define a little bit of cash.
I don't know. We'll have to negotiate. Who's our negotiator?
Well, wizards do like favors, and we are going into Undermountain regularly, so they'll probably want us to do something for them in Undermountain.
Okay.
We can work out some favors, some bartering, whatever. Bring back dead corpses for them to play with. I don't know. Whatever wizards like.
So I'll run over and have them come by the manor and set us up with.
I'm guessing we'll have to do something to try and find one. Some kind of check or whatever. Maybe investigation, maybe history.
So, just listening to you guys talk, Sling's going to go look for a wizard that can make a mimic and then have him come to the manor? Is that what the plan is?
Well,
Yeah,
let's start with the first part of that. We are looking for a wizard who will perform magic for a fee of some kind.
Okay. Are you doing this together or separating and checking different places? What's the plan there?
I feel like we should separate and talk to different colleges, wizard schools. I don't know whatever they're taught at, and see who can come up with the best deal or strongest wizard.
Well, the what's the school that would make shit? Transmutation.
Conjuration is summoning, but also kind of creating. Transfiguration might be a thing. Potentially evocation.
So, yeah, I guess we can go out in groups of. How many schools would we? Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. It's not that hard, but I am.
Okay. Are you splitting up or not?
I don't see that we
Yes,
need
we're
to
splitting up.
because we only need to go to like 2 different places. So why? And there's 5 of us, so we should just all go together. Keep it easy.
Well, why not send 3 and 2?
I mean, okay, but don't split the party.
We're in the city. We're safe.
Yeah, famous last words.
But
Okay,
at least up here, I might be able to
I'm
use
officially,
myself.
Liz is officially going with the larger group, the 3.
Okay,
That's what
so
I'm
it'd be
doing.
me and Voila, and then the boys and Liz.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
All right. So the Orin, Sling, and Liz, I would like for you to do a Arcana check, investigation, and then we'll go from there.
So do both of those? Okay.
You want those in the tower?
Sure. All right, with the help of Sling and Orin, you guys are certainly able to identify a school that is likely the best candidate for finding what you were looking for. You waltz up and attempt to speak to the front deskman. Give me either performance or persuasion. Whoever's talking.
Who's doing it?
Let me know what you're saying.
Liz with the 10 has the highest charisma.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've got a 7.
I'll say I have the highest charisma. That's so sad. I'll say, yes, we are in need of services from a very powerful wizard to try to create a mimic, and wondered if you would be able to assist us.
The receptionist kind of is jotting down on the pen until you say mimic, and then stops and looks at you, and then continues writing. Passes the note off to an assistant, asks for you to take a seat. Roughly an hour goes by before someone even comes up to address you.
Okay.
They introduce themselves and say, "This way, please," and begin walking. You are met shortly by the city guard and escorted off the premises.
I will proceed directly back to the manor and sit in a chair.
You'll be jailed.
Oh,
actually.
I will proceed directly to the jailed and sit on a bench.
So Orin, Liz, and Sling, unless you're doing something else to not comply, will be jailed.
Awesome.
At least the evening. Voila, and Stacy.
Don't fuck up.
Stacy, were we gonna go look at the black market wares and see if we couldn't come up with something from there?
Do you know where the black market is in Waterdeep?
No, I'm not that kind of warlock, but you know, I imagine
kinda
one
gal.
could find our way that way.
Yeah, I'm not that type of fighter bard. I look at books. That's all I do is look at books
Ooh, there was
and
a
punch
whole
things.
bookstore. Do you want to go there?
She doesn't read them. She just looks.
Just looks at them, yeah. Yeah.
More of a cover person myself. Yeah. I like.
You
the
know, I
pictures.
look for the pretty designs that has like, you know, embossing or gold leaf or something like that. It's pretty stuff.
I read Playboy for the articles. Mm-hmm.
I have a collection of books that are, you know, unused, unopened. Just looks so pretty on the shelf. Yeah, bookstore full of knowledge sounds great.
Okay. Do Arcana and investigation as you guys are searching through a library, a bookstore. The information that you find is that you find like genealogy and information on them. You know for sure wizards first created them. They usually created them to protect their layers and their items from thievery. Since then, they've really just been able to take, kind of run rampant and be able to turn themselves into various number of things.
Okay.
Hate sunlight. They typically are like again found in dungeons. The underground dungeon is likely one of the best places to find one. Even more so, a wizard's dungeon.
Well then.
Welp, the bookstore hasn't been very helpful. Should we just, you know, head back to the portal and
Actually,
go
it
have a look?
gave me an idea of how to find one. It says it doesn't like bright lights. So if we were in an area that could possibly have a mimic, if we cast something with that produces a bright light, it could reveal the mimic.
Ooh, one of us knows something about daylight, right? So we could do that.
Guy in jail?
Yeah, I don't know that yet, though,
You
do I?
don't.
No,
Nope.
we don't.
Let's go see if we can't find Liz.
No, it's not me.
CJ, is that you then? With
Uh,
daylight?
I'm aware of what daylight is.
No.
I
I
do not-
swear one of you
Wait,
had daylight.
Oh,
I
you're
don't-
thinking
no,
of
another
you're
cast
thinking of
Moonlight.
Dawn.
Of Dawn, which creates
Oh, my
daylight. I can cast daylight if I prepare it, and if we're gonna be here overnight, then I can do that.
Anything else that you would like to tackle, Voila and Stacy?
That was you in the
You
tank
found
last night,
ton of
crying like a
information
pussy.
on. You found plenty of information on mimics, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You surmise after the information you found that the absolute best place to find one at this day and age would likely be underground
I was just hoping we could,
in a
you know,
not
have
well
someone make
lit
one.
dungeon.
In a not well lit dungeon.
Fine. I guess we'll meet up with the others.
All right, you head back to
The manor.
the manor. You get yourselves all tucked in and nicely. The other three don't show up. It is
Should
now
we look for them in the evening or
the
look
next
for them?
day.
Oh,
You
they
search
stayed
the room
overnight.
once more, and they are not there.
Voila.
Orin, Liz, and Sling, please give yourself 1 level of exhaustion.
Boo!
Jails are rough.
Jails are.
So, are there separate jail cells for the men and the women, or it just doesn't matter who is who?
I don't know if they'd be able to tell what Liz was. You lift your tail for him.
I don't give
Fair
away
enough.
anything.
Right? I don't answer questions. Yeah, that's right.
Lawyer. That's the only word I say.
Yeah, that's great. Who wants to try their hand at convincing the guard that you're of no consequence?
Now that we all have
This wasn't something you're going
disadvantage
to
on ability
continue.
checks. Not it.
So it's weird, Stacy, they didn't come back. Do you think we should go look for them?
Don't people normally file missing people's reports like after 24 hours?
Oh, so you think we should wait?
Well, I mean, it hasn't been 24 hours yet, has it?
No.
And I mean, in a few more hours, we can say, you know, our friends have been missing for 24 hours. But maybe we should stop by the local law office and maybe see if there's paperwork to fill out to get ready for the missing persons report.
You begin searching and inquiring about your friends amongst the city guard.
Yes.
Orin,
Might
Liz,
as
or
well.
Sling. Anyone want to try to convince these guys to let you go?
I will give it a shot. What do you want me to throw?
I want you to talk. What are you going to say? And then I'll let you know what to throw.
Gentlemen, we had a minor infraction last night. We learned our lesson, and we'd be appreciative if we could go about our business. We have things to attend to, but thank you for holding us here and feeding us last night. That food was excellent.
Trying to find what I'm going to call it the wrong damn thing again.
Persuasion?
Deception. There we go.
Deception. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's -2 for me. Can I use my inspiration to?
Certainly.
I'll do that. Didn't look like it rolled
It
2
did
dice.
because you have exhaustion 1.
Oh, okay. Roll high. Come on, get lucky.
After a good 6-7 more hours of sitting in jail, evening's coming around, and Voila and Stacy have found out where your guys are being held. They approach the city guard and explain the situation. Sling's deception doesn't work horribly, but for disturbing the peace and inciting wizards, what was I? It's got to be something ridiculous, something like making a wizard think or making wizards do bad things. I don't know, just something stupid. The fine is going to be 50 gold a pop, and you're free to go.
All right.
All right. I'll take off 50 gold for myself.
Likewise.
Jail's good times.
Well, maybe if you don't go around asking people to make mimics for you.
Well, I was forced into it.
I wanted to do it with everyone present. That was
Well,
I'm
yeah,
so glad we
it
split the
wouldn't have
party.
been me. It would have been one of these other two
exactly.
people that ran off by themselves.
Free to go.
All right. Let's go
Back
back.
to the
Let's go back and get rid of this exhaustion.
Sounds good. You guys can stay another night to get rid of your exhaustion then.
All right, cool. So I guess we're gonna maybe go look in the dungeon. Yeah.
Oh, I share about the whole sunlight idea.
Okay.
Mimics don't like bright lights. You know, maybe use bright lights to, I guess, source them out.
Just a matter of having to find one, right?
We think that boat's still there, or
Don't know.
The last time you went back, it was not.
But that boat mimic was not killed by the party, right?
Correct.
So it's somewhere around, maybe, unless somebody
Unless
else
it's been killed by somebody else.
Yeah, but then that's a whole alternate world that other parties that we're not involved in might have killed it. We don't have any way of knowing, but it's a good place to start.
yeah, that's the one we know about.
Well, we're not the only ones going down into the dungeon, are we? I mean, we don't have exclusive rights to it.
No, but I'm just saying if no one else found it, we could maybe go find it if it's still alive. As opposed to where else are we gonna go look, right?
Right. I mean, that's the only assumption, right? Is that for some reason it would have come back, or right?
Right.
I'm assuming you haven't. I don't think you guys have that. You haven't like left a mimic alive, other than that one.
I don't think we've seen one other than that one.
When it swallowed a character whole, everybody else left. Like, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lesson learned. See ya.
We did discuss the possibility of going to get it, and we didn't.
Mainly to go through your stuff that didn't get digested.
Also, everybody else was not as powerful as our characters are now.
It's true as well.
So I say that's the best idea I can think of, is to go try to find that one, and if we can't, then we haven't really blown some other opportunity that we have at the current time.
There, maybe we can run into Willow too while we're there. She's in that area. Maybe kill that green dragon this time. Let him get away.
She wants the green dragon recaptured.
But we already got rid of that sword that was supposed to work that, right?
She was going to give it to me for the battle.
All right, well, are we heading down? Go back to the lake or the river or whatever that was?
Sure.
Do it.
So you guys are going to head down to Willow.
Once
And
they've
Five
rested
or
up.
wherever that was. I think it was level 5. It might have been 4. I can't remember. So long ago.
It's level 5.
Yeah, it should be level 5, I think. So then it's just route to get there. Let me look through here quick.
If we take the Rust Monster Gate to, I don't know, lost level, then we can just go up from there.
I thought there was one that went like right to it from level 2 here.
Yeah, I
There
feel like
is.
we were
Okay,
going
so
directly there at some point.
on level 2, there was a gate that you used for a willow branch. Not that it's a big deal here at all, guys, but here's level 2. If you go back, I don't know, 9 months.
Yeah, the Dead Branch.
And this one here, I think, is the one that goes to Willowwood here. Yep, it is.
So we'll go there and touch a branch.
I love you, man. So you're all in the tower at Willowwood.
Rush, thank you for the resub, sir.
Sure.
Oh yeah, here we go. I snorted.
There he is.
There he is.
I can force cage it and then we can teleport. I can teleport to the
I'm
manor.
gonna turn into a shark and I'm gonna swim across it. I'm gonna jump in the air and then I'm gonna change form in midair and then yeah, it was so cool until I died.
It was cool. It was still cool after you died, I thought.
It was fucking awesome.
It really
Probably
was an awesome move.
best like dramatic scene I can remember for quite a while.
So you know when that happened, the boat started floating down the river as it began chomping on your dead friend. That's the last you had seen of it.
We can follow the river then.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for that green dragon on top of that tower over there.
Can you turn into something that we can just like float on your back and go down the river?
I ought to be able to.
What is this red hand thing here with the little spiky circle?
I can change into a giant octopus.
I don't see a red hand with a spiky circle. Sorry.
If you go from our position to the left, yeah, there.
Oh, that is. Sorry, that likely got moved by me, but it was down here.
It's a symbol of Malar, I think.
Yep, it was on the shields of these guys that were all dead in these alcoves.
Okay.
Well, if
We want
we're
to try.
gonna go look for a mimic, we gotta go out the door at some point.
Yep. Shall we just wade to the trudge the forest to the
as you step out, you tell this is getting bad down here. the lack of a better word, taint from the I can't fucking think tonight, guys. God damn.
I'm exactly. I
Aboleth.
don't know why I'm like that too. I'm like foggy headed.
Yeah, well, the kind of the muck and the gross from the aboleth is seeping into this. The you can, as you get to the shore and look to the north, the water is clear where you're at, but I mean, this is reaching into the northern wood. The trees are looking sickly. There's fungus and stuff growing up them and killing everything.
So I don't remember, is upstream north or?
Yep.
Do we
wanna
want to
go
try to go on the wall, like in this thing instead to avoid the forest? That'll get us
Would
close.
be a thing.
Let's just go through the trees.
All right.
Yeah. They're thinning themselves out, so it should be a little easier.
The stuff is that you're seeing when you get to the shoreline is up here. It's starting to creep in, but at some point it'll get down there. But
Okay.
just getting worse.
The
boat is definitely not there.
I can turn into like an octopus or an eagle, and I don't know how many. If I do that, how many people can like ride me?
You could do a scouting mission up the river.
That's
As
true.
an eagle.
Yeah.
Does Sling still have water walk?
I
Water
have it.
breathing.
I have it as a ritual water walk.
You can do that.
Oh, how many people can you do it to? All of us?
To 10 willing creatures
All
you
right.
can see in range gain this ability.
Let's do water walk. Let's do it. Totally.
You sit down to concentrate and take the time needed. I assume everyone else is just kind of standing around waiting.
Yep, waiting for her to concentrate, and then
Well, waiting at the ready in case something
anybody
shows
comes. Yeah, exactly.
All is quiet. Able to finish the ritual and cast the spell.
All right, now we can walk on water. Cool. I say we head on up.
Are you going to the Aboleth layer?
You're
Or are you
going
trying to find the mimic?
down river.
Oh, I thought the mimic took off north.
It floated down river.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Dragon took off north.
yes, south then. South we go.
I think I'll just check in this corridor and see if somebody pulled it up in there since we're here.
No, looks like cave dirt. No footprints. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You seeing that dragon up there again, or
No.
This was a bridge, right? This.
Yep. I'm gonna throw you down to the south here, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, which way do we go? Is the current stronger in one direction than the other?
Yeah, down to this
Okay.
way is the main current here.
That's where we'll go. Because if it was somehow being pulled not by its own power, it would tend to go that way, I would think.
So you walk around the corner and you do see two little alcoves, some dry land there to the north.
I'll take a peek into there.
To the northern spot in here, you do see, you have to go in there to look to see what it is, but you do see some mounding of something. Just
I'll let those guys know. Hey, something modded up in here. I'm going to check it out.
You come across the skeleton of a werebat. Looks like a large humanoid, but with bat-like wings that are shriveled up, dead.
Yeah.
A humanoid corpse lying against the wall. In front of that werebat, you also see like some treasury-looking things. Small leather pouch and a leather boot. You also see, kind of sitting in front of that thing is a small pin. You recognize it as the symbol of the Harpers.
You should poke every object with your sword. To see if
It's a mimic. It's a mimic.
Yeah, could be.
Learned a lot of new knowledge. We learned that mimics could be skeletons.
Yes, they can be anything.
Or a boot.
Yeah, we'll poke around a little.
Did you say it's boot?
And just like
You
my
pick it
sister,
up.
they lie about in an attractive manner. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and round up that stuff and bring
Sounds
it
good. I
up.
threw it in the party sheet there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take that leather boot
See
put
if
it with
it matches the other one.
other leather boot we have.
Yeah,
See if they're a pair.
If you have the other one, yeah, they are a pair. If you want to throw them both in the party sheet, I'll swap them out for what they are.
Those will go nicely with your book of displacement.
Without the other boot, it is useless. Well, that was a lot of dice for nothing going on. Hashtag scary.
Slip them on and find out what they can do.
There we go.
They are
Swapped out.
elven.
I'm gonna put them in the bag of holding for now, and I'll do identify as a ritual when we stop for the night.
Sounds good. Probably have to remind me.
All right, so no mimic in the cove.
You don't see anything else of consequence in there. You continue searching along to find that this river wraps around to the north.
What?
To that area you've been already. No mimic.
It either went somewhere or is beyond where we are, or where we...
Where that yellow thing is, you end up seeing a shortly in a portcullis, not passable.
Okay. And if we looked in here, then what is anything in there?
No, there is not.
Okay. So...
knowing the layout that you do, let's take a look here. I believe that leads to Skullport. You continue on this route.
And I'm assuming that when we were here before and went in here, we searched for secret... Like, that's just a dead end down there, which is kind of odd. So
That is, it's a tunnel that goes under the river from this side, and it leads down to the 6th level.
Oh,
and
okay. Gotcha.
You have gone that way.
So we went that way. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've looked at everything. Interesting. So no mimic, so what's up now, everybody?
Do you want to try the other leg of the river?
Yeah, I think we have to just eliminate that.
You mean go north in the river, you mean?
Oh, that other leg
To the east.
that didn't go anywhere. You're going to end up finding a portcullis down that way as well.
All right.
They're not drawn on this map in some places, but
So that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, it could have gone anywhere and be anything by this point. I mean, it's been days, so it was a long shot we'd find it here.
Right.
Do we keep searching around the woods? Do we let this river float us into Skullport with the idea that it went that way? And isn't Skullport kind of where the aboleth is in residence these days?
Aboleth is on level 4. It's up.
I think she was referring to like he's taken out there's a bunch of hobgoblins and stuff.
Yeah. What the last time we tried to get into Skullport, it was difficult.
You had to walk through that camp to the aboleth's taken over. Yep.
But this river also leads to Skullport, so we go that way instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm good with either whatever we like best. Yep.
Someone other than me is going to need to be making decisions here.
So let's go along the river flow. Skullport.
Yeah.
Water walks last an hour.
Correct.
Okay. Typically when you go like between levels and stuff, it does take a good amount of time. It's reasonably safe to assume that water walk's going to run out before you get too far down this river.
So is there a place that maybe we can go up an embankment or something to recast water walk?
You can try. You'd be able to try it right here, right? assuming that you'd be able to get to your destination within the next hour, or swim if should it to the casting time run out before you get there.
Water breathing is 24 hours, isn't it, Sling?
Let me check.
Or 8 hours, maybe.
$24
Yeah.
We could cast that, and then when walking turns off, we just go underwater or whatever.
Yeah, it's a ritual as well, so I can cast it.
Yep, that seems
Oh,
like a good
shit.
plan.
I completely fucked up, guys. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's
What
all
did
right.
you do?
It doesn't go to Skullport. That's level. The water from level 3 goes to Skullport. This is gonna take you God knows fucking where.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh, nice.
Have we been to God knows?
God knows where.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, that sounds reassuring enough. Let's go.
I might be saying there's not a map that way, or it's not an area in the module or something.
He'll let us know.
Yeah, I mean, what you're risking here is, does it lead outside the dungeon or not?
Well, if it does, then we can just come back in, and if it doesn't, we go to a new place. Good times.
Presuming it doesn't just like wind through Undermountain aimlessly and you die.
Well, no, that's no good.
I didn't think so either.
They better not have written that in there. Body
They don't give
wanders
shit.
aimlessly and dies.
So, yeah.
Well, do we want to chance
You guys
it,
all need
everyone?
to decide what you want to do. Sorry. No one knows where this thing leads. The water, the river.
I mean, every time we go down a passageway to a different level.
Yeah, I think this is
Yeah.
like the last level that you've seen water at. I'm trying to look at levels 6 and 7 and 8 and kind of going further down, and I don't see, there's no water anywhere else
Okay.
that you ran into, at least.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't want to be the person that makes the sole decision, but if you guys want to take a chance, I'm down for it. If not, we'll figure something else out, but it kind of seems like we're stuck. Nobody's really offering up any solutions to go anywhere, so.
Well, let's set this aside. Let's go kill the aboleth.
All right, let's do it. Level
Oh,
4?
here you go. It's time. It's time.
Level 4. We're going to go to level 4 and kill the dude. That's where we said he is, right?
Well,
If I may, before we jump off to find the aboleth, do you want to, find a hidey hole for that thing?
I don't care.
A hiding
I
hole
could
for
leave-
what? What am I missing?
I could leave it with Willow. She'll probably take care of it.
Oh, yeah.
We could go back up to the surface again and give it to a temple or something.
Is it a threat to us in any way?
Sorry,
Is it a threat to us in any way?
it's a phylactery, so yes.
And
She's gonna know that we have it, and she's gonna want it back.
And do we think that it's a factor of danger the longer we hang on to it?
Probably. I mean, that's why I had it take precedence for Orin,
Yeah.
because this is an important thing. But really, the only reason we found it is because we were delaying on fighting the aboleth. So we have things set up to fight the Aboleth. We do not have anything set up to deal with the phylactery. We don't have any clues on how to deal with the phylactery. We know we need to find a mimic, and there is no goddamn mimic. So I have no solutions to give.
All right, so then let's go and kill the Aboleth.
All right, so plan for killing the Aboleth was to meet up with Willow, right?
Yep, and we have some people from the Drow House that'll help out.
They have scouted out and cleared for you a gate, if I remember correctly.
Awesome.
Some of the Aboleth's agents were at the gates. They've cleared those out. So options are like just trying to get to level 4 some way, shape, or form. Going through gates, talking to. You guys got kind of the world of options here. How do you want to tackle it?
Probably go through the path that was cleared out. Once you've kind of connected with all our allies and all that.
Yeah, because that sounds easiest. Yep. Agreed.
We presume Willow is here. Should we go collect her? Because this was her level, right?
Yep, we can go to the tower up there. There's no trouble getting back up there.
Nope, you don't run into any issue. Meet up with Willow, and she was going to give you that sword, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Sweet. Take it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it does a bunch of shit, and I'm not sure if that is easy or not to code.
I'll take a look at it.
Orin, Willow, or whoever wants to take it over. Willow is able to join you for this. She's a PC that someone can pick up.
I can do that. God damn.
Powerful.
So there's an entrance to the Aboleth Labor from level 3. The Drow found out where that coin gate went, and it leads to a spot at level 2 if you wanted to use that gate. You guys already knew of another gate, and I'm actually going to just throw this map towards you guys here. So here's the one that the Drow cleared out. And that's goes to level 2. You guys have used that gate there to get to, I believe, the lost level, but there was a red-headed dwarf-looking thing that you guys that took the key to get back from the lost level to that area there that you haven't been able to find yet. Last time you met the Aboleth, it was in here, that central area.
It's also where we found the other boot. Not useful information, but just kind of a note.
Maybe as a pet mimic now.
So you guys can talk amongst yourselves how you want to try and tackle this.
Can druids change out spells at a long rest, or they have to wait till they learn it?
They learn it.
They're like clerics in that they have access to all the spells. They just choose which ones to prepare each day.
Oh, okay. So then, I guess I do have that. Someone was asking me if I had it. I just don't have it on my sheet. But now that there's the drag all spells extension,
Pretty sure I don't have that.
okay. That's not normally how I make my characters. I actually, when I play a cleric, I do put all the spells on my sheet. I guess I didn't do it for my druid. So I can learn.
Every spell.
Where you were thinking about to find the Aboleth?
Well, that or a mimic.
Oh, right, yeah. So I can learn locate creature. Might help us. So I'm going to start putting all my spells on my list, and then when I prepare them, I'll just tick them off. Oh, that's not more. But it won't affect what we're doing.
So we're gonna meet up with the Drow and start searching for this Aboleth. Maybe ask them.
Yeah, the Drow are not going to be something that you're going to take with you. They performed kind of their scouting duties and got that done.
They're over us. They don't want to help us anymore.
Gotcha.
Oh, now comes the funny part where I already did put all my spells on my list. I just didn't see that one. So yes, I have it, but it's not prepared.
Okay, just
Yep.
an idea
for the future.
to use.
We can. I would need a long rest for that, I guess, wouldn't I? So maybe we're gonna do that right now, but unless we think we can't find anything, can't find a mimic or the Aboleth, I could find both of them.
I'll bet we can find the Aboleth if we go looking for it.
Yeah, it seems that we would. Especially if we're like, hey, Aboleth, 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 just like making it obvious. Ben, you want to know when I changed my character portrait? Didn't. It's always been that way. So where are we? Are we even on this map?
We're kind of determining the route we're going to take to attack the Aboleth. I would suggest going through the Falling Coins one, which I believe is the cleared one.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
let's do that.
So
go through that one.
Okay. Yep, that sounds good.
And then as direct as possible as we can to go fight the Aboleth, which is probably just to head south. And then west when it gets to the bottom there.
Yep.
Okay.
Flank them.
All right, yeah. So straight down after we come out of this hole here.
In notes, I don't know if you guys remember that, but in notes, you had gotten some information on combating an Aboleth.
Yes, what does it say?
Nothing good.
No known weaknesses. There's psychic beings able to seize control of other life forms' minds, which is us.
Yeah, and protection from evil and good will prevent that, but I can only have it on one person. It'll have to be me.
What level of spell is that? Oh,
It's first level,
is it first level? Hold on, let me see. I got a lot of protection stuff here. I should
but
have that.
it's not a druid spell.
Oh,
Cleric,
okay.
Eldritch Knight, Paladin, Warlock, Wizard, Arcane Trickster.
Does the Warlock have it as well?
Is that protection?
Protection
Protection
against
from evil and good.
I'm gonna go with no.
Protection from aberrations is a scroll, but not a spell. That sucks. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Interesting.
Oh, also, I was gonna do a hero's feast before we go. Because that'll do some cool shit.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Do you want to kind of go up to level 2 and prep yourselves? You guys, someone said
Yeah.
you were going to be resting for the night, and then you can do a hero's feast in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can switch out a couple spells here too.
But this was also so the drow. What they ended up doing is sneaking into the Aboleth later and finding out where that coin portal came out from, and it was a spot that you guys had not found on level 2. Over by that, you probably don't remember, but there was a bone piano thing.
Oh, I remember it.
There was a small hidden door here, and behind it was a gate. They let you know that you just need to put a gold coin in the slot, and it will open. It's secluded enough back there as well to do whatever prep you want. Just let me know when you're ready.
Is anybody else having issues with the map not loading for them?
It hasn't loaded for me, but it's not a huge deal.
Oh yeah, level 2 is not a big deal to have that loaded. Sorry. Just where I threw you guys out. I'll try to clear out some of the shared things. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I have level 2. It came up for me.
Yeah, me too.
So before you go, Orin, you're doing Hero's Feast.
Yep.
Anyone? Liz, you said you were doing some shit or not?
Yeah, I changed out a couple spells. So I now have Locate Creature. And actually, I didn't change any spells. I just added 2 because I realized my Prepared was... I'd shorted myself 2 on my Prepared because it's your level plus your Wisdom modifier. And I had it as 4.
The last time we actually encountered the Aboleth was in water, right?
Yes.
Going to go ahead and do ritual before we go for water breathe then.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyone else?
Yeah, rules wise, can you perform any ritual that's on your list, or do you have to prepare that ritual to be able to perform it?
It depends on the class. Wizards and I think warlocks with the Tome of Shadows can do it even if it's not prepared. Otherwise, you have to have it prepared.
Okay, so in my case, I would have to. Okay, got it. Cool. Thank you.
It might be worth reading. Might be worth reading for your class just to double check.
Yeah, I'll look at that just to see what it says. But I knew there was what you confirmed my theory, which was that some people can and some people can't. Just got to make sure which one you got. I'll take a look at Druid.
So okay.
I'd also like to, while we're doing this, identify those boots. So I know what magic is on them.
You just throw them in the party sheet quick.
All right. Everyone's got Heroes Feast. So it's coded here to give you 2d10 temporary hit points, but the spell, this actually is increasing your maximum. So basically, these become temporary hit points that can replenish through normal healing. I don't know how you want to handle that, Joe.
If you guys want to remember, I mean, it would probably be best just to bump your max HP up by 10 and remove the temp hit points. You just got to remember to knock it off.
All right, I got to roll the 2d10, and then we can just adjust it by that much.
Okay.
Everybody add 8 to your maximum for now.
Make a note too on your characters, guys, to remember to change it back after it's over or whatever.
So we're just adding 8, you said?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Scuba. Yeah, that's what we figured.
Everyone is now immune to poison and frightened. Yeah, and you have advantage on wisdom saves, which you'll be using to defend against being possessed.
Sweet.
Super handy.
That is very nice.
And then Willow will cast Foresight on Orin, which I'm doing because of the sword. I want to be clear about that. It'll give him advantage on attack rolls with it, so he can have a higher chance of rolling a 20, which will do more damage.
Sounds good.
Locate creature spell cannot locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. That could be
Correct.
bad.
Well, you just have to cross the water.
Yeah. Or hope that the water's 19 feet across and we stand right in the center, right in the center, right here, right there, like that. I have an inch over right there, like that. I'm looking through. I don't have any preparatory things I can help the party with per se. Ooh, I could conjure an elemental. Hello. That takes a minute. You wouldn't want to do that in combat. You want to do that now.
Yeah.
Call forth an elemental servant, air, fire, water, that fills a 10-foot cube in an elemental challenge rating of 5 or lower. And it lasts an hour, and it's concentration, so I'd have to be not getting hit. Should I do that? Do we want to have that? Or do we want to wait and spot the Avalith, and then before we go attack it, I'll take a minute and do it? That in mind, I guess.
It's probably better to do it before we go through the portal.
Okay.
How long does it last?
It lasts an hour. So
I'm assuming combat will start shortly after we exit the portal, and then we're just gonna have to make our way towards the Aboleth. It shouldn't take an hour.
Okay. Cast this at a higher level. The challenge rating can increase by 1 for every slot above 5. Okay. Let me go and buy these elemental stat blocks for a second, and I'll see which one. I'm gonna let you in on my screen here to show you what I'm doing here, so I can show the chat what we're doing. Okay, what did I say? What did that say? I got a CR what? Challenge rating of 5 or lower. Okay, so I can get a 5 or a 6. So I can get an earth elemental, an air elemental, a fire elemental, or a water elemental. I can't get any of the higher ones because they're all 7s. So I'm assuming water would be the best. Or is the Aboleth gonna... Do we know about the Aboleth? Is he gonna be not as punished by water or more punished by water?
Well, he seems to corrupt water to some degree.
So maybe fire is the one I want.
Well, fire might be hurt by water, so I'm thinking earth might be the best.
Okay. All right, earth. So I'm going to do that, Joe. I'm going to cast at 5th level Conjure Elemental. And if you would give me the earth elemental stat block, please. I will.
Well, I think my whole thing just froze up, which is fucking awesome.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
It's almost 8:30. Do we need to take a break?
Oh yeah, we could maybe do that and give Joe a chance to fix his deal. What do you
No
say,
indication that it's actually locked up, other than the fact that everything's fucking locked up.
Mine froze for a second, but then it unfroze, so there might be like an internet thing or something. Mine's not frozen now.
Let's take a break. Come back at 22.
Okay,
All right,
sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, y'all. So that means we're taking a break. Break time. I'll put the counter down. He said 20 till, which is a couple minutes more than we usually take. I will put the clock on. And meanwhile, I'll take this opportunity to maybe make myself a snack or a sandwich. I can get a sandwich or some toast. But also, I will, of course, update the slide that I have to do every time there's a halftime of the show. Open Photoshop. Open Photoshop. Change episode 60 to 61. And change 24 to 31. It's all about the numbers, guys. It's all about the numbers. So I have to open. You know, maybe if my computer wanted to respond at all, that would be cool. What the fuck? Hello? Mine's not working now either. Super slow. What's going on, man? Something pegging my RAM. Is anybody pegging my RAM? I don't like it. Wow, this is just so fucking slow. What's going on here? My CPU's at 54%. Why would it be slow? That's weird. All right. Pictures, Twitch, announce Mad Mage, open, wait 12 years. Why is this so slow? Something's wrong. All right, it's open. $61, $731. That's next week. File, save as. Wow, it just doesn't want to fall fast like normal. All right, and then since I'm here, of course, save the. I mean, I will open the other YouTube slide. Maybe my computer isn't slow. It just sort of sounds like I'm drunk. Like every word is so slow coming out of my mouth. It's like maybe I'm just slow. Maybe I'm in some sort of haze and don't even realize what's happening. All right, episode 59. I will change to 60 because that's the slide that needs to go up on YouTube. That's how you do it. Oh, and I forgot to. Wow, I didn't even upload the round robin. Oh God, I'm so behind. I gotta freaking pull it together here. Or take my temperature. Maybe I'm sick. I don't feel sick though, so that's good. All right, save it as a JPEG. Close Photoshop. Should be good. Now that leaves me 9 minutes to go do shit. So what am I? Oh, and here's the large earth elemental. Hotkey that stat block he gave me. Nice. That to fuck shit up. All right. I'll be back.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
So where you guys are preparing and setting up in level 2, you're not going to have access to much earth to conjure the elemental, an earth elemental.
Okay.
I don't think you probably want to wait till you guys get in there, being it's a minute cast time.
Yeah.
You can choose how you want to handle that.
Okay. I wasn't actually aware that it required Earth to conjure the elemental.
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, is that listed? Oh, it's in the spell, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Rocks aren't. The rocks won't work, or
Work stone, no.
oh,
It looks like there might be some crumbly stone in this level over to the east.
Okay. Yeah. Where did we just come from? Was there dirt there?
Willowwood, probably.
But we've
we-
been here for a while, right? Because you did the feast and everything.
Yeah.
But I could just pop back to the Willowwood, create the elemental, and pop back, right?
Yeah, we would have had to have come from Willowwood to here, right?
Yeah. In other words, I could just go back through the Falling Coins gate, get the elemental, and then come back.
Well, not through that gate, through a different gate. I think the dead branch gate.
Does your element? It's an hour, right?
It's an hour, yeah. So would that be a way to fix that, or is that not going to work?
Is anything else fairly time related as far as spells are concerned, guys? Hero's Feast lasts a good while, doesn't it?
It lasts 24 hours. And Foresight, I believe, is 8 hours. Water breathing is 24 hours.
And those are really quick cast things, right? It's just like an action. You guys could just wait for him to go over there, do that, and then come back.
Hero's Feast takes an hour to cast.
Water breathe takes 10 minutes for me as a ritual.
Yeah, so you guys could like wake up in the morning after your long rest and everything's prepared, and then say, "All right, meet back in an hour." You'd probably have maybe a half hour left,
Well,
but I think that would probably be plenty of time.
but I mean, if we're standing here now, ready to go, except for my elemental, couldn't I just pop through the gate where there's dirt, create the elemental, and then pop right back? It's like 5 seconds. Or well,
Yeah, you walk across the dungeon to get to the gate, and then you go through that gate, and then go.
Oh,
to
it's not this.
cast
We leave here and
then
come
you go
back here where
back
we're. Okay, I
through that.
misunderstood.
Correct.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I'll just. I mean, so not realizing before you explained it to me that I couldn't cast elemental from unless
Well,
I
and it's
had.
not. I would say. I mean, kind of looking at the spell.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
just
You're
that
totally right.
You're not likely. I mean, if you
Right. So what I was gonna say is I'll just skip that. I'm not gonna.
are you fine with like a small elemental? I mean, you're not likely to get a CR5
Right.
given
Well,
the material you get.
let me look at something else because I also have Conjure minor elementals. Let me read that. So Conjure minor elementals, I can just summon them. I'm not creating them. I'm summoning them.
Sure.
So I might do that instead, but I'm not going to get any good ones. So now wait a minute. What's the casting time on that? Oh, it's also 1 minute. Okay.
To get a CR2.
CR2. Yeah, I can get one CR2. So let me go back and look to see.
We might be able to walk over to the east side of this level. There's a bunch of rubble and crumbling rock coming off the walls. It's only,
Yeah, but so my problem is I didn't want to waste any time or have to do extra shit. I was under the impression I could just conjure up one of these fucking things, but I didn't realize I needed. How come there's no elementals listed for CR2? What the fuck?
I've got a couple extra of my own make. I've got a medium earth elemental that's a CR3.
Yeah,
So
I'm on D&D Beyond looking at elementals, and it only lists CR5 and 7. That can't be right.
It is according to what they have in like the PHB and the expanded monster crap.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do have ones that I've made for my own bestiary that have a bit more variety.
But nothing for CR2, right?
It would be CR3. Yeah.
It says the DM has creature statistics. Yeah, bullshit.
I do, but right.
Yeah, I've actually done this before, because I remember the DM I had. I conjured like 8 quarter elementals, and he was pissed off.
You bastard. Yeah.
But I don't. How come? I'm just frustrated that D&D Beyond doesn't have. They only have these. What the fuck?
Elementals, I think, are pretty limited. I mean, I have everything from an elder elemental to a small one. So what I'm saying is, if you want to cast it where you're at now, and you want to cast same conjure elemental, you can get the medium CR3 one, but you're not going to be able to get a CR5.
Right. Okay. No, I don't want to do that, but I do want to figure out why the spell says I can get a CR2 elemental when there aren't any. That's what I want to figure out. There must be something.
In all of my elemental stuff, I don't have a CR2 in my NPCs.
But do you have an explanation for this?
Could it be a typo meant to be 3?
No, because the only elementals, like if you go to D&D Beyond and type in "show me all monsters that are elementals," it only shows you 4 earth, air, fire, and water of 5 CR5 and CR7, and there are no more elementals. So I don't understand that. That's got to be a mistake. I mean, if I go to the, well, I don't know. How can I? How's he gonna? Because I know, aren't like Azers and those little fiery guys?
Yeah.
Those guys are elementals, right?
Elemental is a type of creature. It's not just the name of a creature.
Oh, okay,
So-
my bad. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking in the name, not the type. Okay, let's just. I knew it was something like that. Thank you, CJ. You got me straight. I need to type in type. Where on this fucking list? Holy shit. Wow. I don't even.
Azer, Azer, and
We got an
Gargoyle.
Azer, Firebat, Firegeist, Gargoyle, Stone Spike.
Resistance monster tags, is that? Yeah, elemental. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna see what's up. Oh, fucking motherfucker. Movement type, layer, mythic, languages, monster subtypes. Is that a elemental? Isn't a subtype though.
It's a type.
Yeah, but there's no place for type in here. Like if you guys can follow along with me and tell me how I'm crazy, but if you just go to D&D Beyond and look at the monsters and search for the filters.
I guess I can do it in my NPCs in Fantasy Grounds, but I don't use D&D Beyond anymore.
Yeah, I'm on D&D Beyond and looking at the spell Conjure Elemental. And toward the bottom of it, it has some listed. And there are 2 in it as samples for CR2.
Okay, but how can I find the? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to find the list. This is really frustrating, and when I get frustrated, my brain just stops working, just shuts down. I know I'm doing something wrong.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Yeah.
So no matter what D&D Beyond says, I only have a certain list. I can give you what those are, and you can look them up if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, number 1 is an Azer.
Okay.
Azer.
Yep.
You have a Firebat.
Okay.
That's actually nope. That's not even in their shit. But you have a Firebat, a Firegeist, 1 word, a Gargoyle, and another one in mine is a Stone Spike. I can share these with you.
Okay,
if you want to just take a look up.
I think I would just get the Azer. That'd be what I would do.
Okay.
So if you'll share that stat block, I'll cast the 4th level version. Conjure Minor Elemental. And that'll get me the Azer. And I think I get 1. I get 1 CR2. Yeah, that's right. That's a CR2 guy, right?
It is.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. I'll be good with that guy. Okay, so I will conjure this dude up right now. And that's how you do it. All right, sorry about all the time wasted, everybody.
That's all right. I've been reading up on how this druid works.
Yeah, druid.
I really did try to limit her a little bit, but so you didn't have too many options. But
I added in her Circle of the Shepherd stuff, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure I missed something. Those boots were boots of elven kind. I did. They're in the party sheet.
So would they even fit Voila and her tiefling feet?
Hey
I'm just
now.
asking. I know they're not going to fit me and my half orc, so you know.
Cankles.
Magic items typically form to the size of whoever wears them.
Does anybody need advantage on stealth checks? Because that's largely what those are for.
Probably our plate wearing individual.
Yeah, they're not they're not an attunable item either, which is kind of nice. So you can just have it if you want it.
Whoever is stealthy, or we can give them to what's your face up in the yawning portal for money.
Cool. I'll just put them in the bag of holding then if nobody wants them.
And I think I am more or less set.
All right. So we got everyone's shit on, right?
I just need my guy on the map is all.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Everyone's shit.
stuff. Yeah, just all the prep stuff
Yep.
between. Yeah. With that, someone deduct a gold coin as you go to enter the portal.
I'll
Why
do
a
that.
gold coin?
Are you doing it, Furied?
Wait, no, I'm just asking why a gold coin. I thought we were just using copper pieces since it just
That's a
any
different.
That
that's
was
a
for the
different
rust
portal.
gate.
Oh, okay.
I'll deduct
Sounds
1
good.
gold off my guy.
Good.
Okay.
Portal opens. No glyph. Hopefully that doesn't take forever to come up for you.
I got it.
And I think it'd be best to just roll initiative once now, and then you'll be in combat this whole time. Here we go.
Ugh, why do I have to go first? I'm just kidding.
6 months in the making. This battle is huge.
Kick ass.
As soon as you step into this level, a overwhelming and pungent aroma of death and decay strikes you. Had you not been immune to poison, it would have been very bad.
Awesome. Okay.
They're good.
Ares feast is
Yep.
pretty great.
Oh my god, no.
Oh
my- Sorry, Gwydion, we're not on break. I'm just an idiot. I haven't switched the thing back. God damn.
You
All
all good
good.
there? Every village needs their idiot.
What you up to, Stacy?
She's going to move out of the cave.
Cheer bits.
Take a
draw
look
Cheer
you
bits on
around.
the stream. Thanks for the cheer
Yeah,
bits.
already.
Oh yeah. One in each hand, because reasons.
Are you back
Yeah.
to using a bow or no?
Cheer bits!
I
Gwydion.
do have a
Cheer bits,
bow.
bit boss.
It's
Thank you.
just
Thank you, sir.
I feel like this is going to be a melee fight until I see the aboleth.
Cheer
Just in
bits!
case,
Okay.
So yeah, I will stand at the ready because I'm not exactly sure where to go,
Sounds good.
and I don't want to leave the party behind.
Not gonna hand solo it down the hall screaming at the top of your lungs?
Just to run back.
No,
Yep.
I'm not gonna Leroy Jenkins it.
Get back to the ship.
She will step out and chill there.
Leroy Jenkins!
I'll move over there.
The players can't hear me, you guys. I'm just screaming. I always mute myself if I'm doing bullshit.
I'll go out there and kind of see if I can hear anything specific in any direction. Just kind of immediate listening. And if not, he'll head south.
You do not. Nope.
All right. Azure is going to janky movement. He's going to keep up with his friends. Of course, I can't pass that turn, so.
Yeah, let me keep up with my friends too. Oop. Let's try that again. That should do it. I know it's foul in both directions, but as I come out of the little doorway there, I'd like to kind of and see which way smells worse.
Oh, you're so
There's
brave.
not any telling. Both ways are about equal.
It's all bad everywhere.
Yes.
It's 2020, the dungeon.
Yeah, all bad everywhere. Holy
Every
shit.
day it gets worse. Yeah.
All right. Liz is going to janky movement, dash. There.
Stacey. Looks like most of the party's heading south.
All right, so going south. Okay, so I'm going to do movement, and I will do a little bit more movement to there.
Druid buddies.
Stopping there. Yeah.
I just put a
Moving
suggestion
forward.
in the general chat of my Discord, everybody. And it says, extension idea. Make an NPC be able to be flagged by the DM as controlled by a certain player, and that player can
I think I can move this along a little bit.
pass the turn in the combat tracker for
You
said
guys are
NPC.
just all kind of trucking forward as you can, right?
Bam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
headed that general direction.
The first fork in the road, you're heading south.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw you in a line here, and you guys can go from there. That work?
It does.
All right.
Janky, yes. I'm picturing the Azer as the Tasmanian devil. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Spitting and sputtering. Yep.
Yeah, spinning around, making fire tornadoes because of Australia.
Hashtag not soon enough. All right, he's
That
just
is
gonna
you, Rob.
go.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, he's gonna go to there.
And you can move through those. Well, I just threw people in order, so, or in some order, so feel free.
I'll try to keep up with the party.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So far,
Liz,
things are fairly quiet.
Seems
go-
a little strange, doesn't it, that it's so quiet here?
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, it
quiet.
does.
I sneezed. I got the COVID.
I think I skipped these people, so I'm going to move you guys down here. All right, Stacy, your turn.
Okay, so I'll just move that much.
As you round that corner, you see a creature.
Not a mimic. I don't care. Just
Right.
kidding.
We got some weeb shit up in here. My turn?
So for a brief moment, you see this. Oh, damn it! I was going to pull this up and show you. You see this like blue creature with this cloak and kind of hulking out a little bit. It looks like. It sees you as well, and immediately kind of vanishes into a mist. Float down this way. It's like a concentrated mist. Willow.
Come with me, kind of thing.
Ethereal motherfucker.
It's gassy.
I shall end up there.
I will chase the mist.
Sounds good. Forward.
I'll do the same. Building my fancy sword.
Do you also declare?
A little bit.
Declare.
All right, Azer's going to move. Here, dashing.
I'll give it some dash as well.
Oh. Anything else?
All right.
Oops,
Liz
sorry.
likely have to dash as well. She will come to. Oh, is this going to be some op attack bullshit?
The mist continues to slowly glide to the south.
Get up attacks?
if you'd like.
Ah, yeah, I'd like.
Orin and the Azer.
Snap.
First attack.
I forgot to actually put the weapon part of Longsword of Sharpness in there. Doesn't seem to have any magical bonus to hit or damage, which is fine.
Do I have an effect, Joe, or can I go ahead?
You do. Everyone except Willow, it looks like, can put in a Bardic inspiration.
Nice. Take that.
And as when it leaves, you attack. It won't go that far then.
Okay. So everybody gets a D8 Bardic Inspiration. Nice.
Orin, that is a hit.
I haven't made that damage, so fuck.
I'm sorry, what's it supposed to be?
It should be magic damage. I'm trying to put that in here now.
Gotcha.
So if it was resistant to non-magic damage, then it shouldn't be. Just the property I can put on it, right?
Yeah. Just
That'd
a
be
damage type, like
Semicolon.
slashing, comma, magic.
Any space or no space?
You can put a space. I don't think it matters. Just like your spear.
Okay. All right, that should be set.
So as you hit it, as you swipe through this gaseous form, it moves this 5 feet away, stops, transforms back into a solid thing, and glares heartily.
Can't be good. A hearty glare? That's never good. Oh boy.
As a cone of cold emits from it.
God damn it!
Oh shit!
I lost my Azer.
Okay. There we go.
Liz, concentration failure. Yep, I lost my dude. Not before he did 20-some points.
Stacy.
If you guys want to move to this space, he's gone.
Oh, I'll delete him. Yep.
So I'm going to move there, and I'm going to viciously mock this sad guy who's in a hoodie.
Sounds good. We don't even get a funny quip. It's a fail.
Yes, when he fails.
Jesus.
I don't
Who the
think I
fuck
can say
did
that out
these?
loud.
That's
That
a
is
good
not
one.
the one I made. That's not the one that you were saying I made. Holy shit. I did not. Where did you get that? Is that on DM's Guild?
Yeah, just on DM's Guild. I just
It's
looked up. I
Vex's.
thought it was. I know it wasn't yours. I just looked up one on DM's Guild. Sorry.
No, I made the your mama jokes because that breaks terms of service. They can't sell that. Whoever's fucking thing that is, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's
Damn. Not gonna say that out loud.
nonetheless. There we go.
Did I do that right? Yep, I think so.
Yep.
That's like a savage mockery right there.
Is it Cutting Mockeries by R.P. Davis?
It's just I just typed in mockery. It's in the library if you really want to look at it. If you type in mockery, it'll come up.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's Vex's Vicious Mockery Insult Generator.
Oh my God, are you here, Vex? You gotta fucking take that shit down. Are you here? They're gonna fucking kick you off DM's Guild if they find out about it. I'll send him a
I'm
PM.
not gonna tell them.
No. I'm gonna send him a PM, not DM's Guild. I'm gonna send it to him because I know him.
Be handy if I was looking at the right sheet.
That's funny as hell, though. I fucking love it personally.
Alright, she'll do a produce flame.
All right.
And what's the range on that? 30 feet. She'll move up a bit and throw some fire at the Yanni. Solid.
You fall prone.
Sweet.
She slips on some of the Greek and muck that this aboleth has created.
Ugh, gross.
It's like,
All right, I'm gonna bonus action Blade Song, and then move behind this guy. Take a couple swipes.
hit. And a hit.
That'll do.
Alright, I'll step up and take a swing.
Sounds good. Hit.
Nice.
Damn. Sling from behind, a troglodyte runs up to you.
Nice.
Attempting to bite and claw, missing both. Voila.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and blast that Oni.
Hit. Hit.
Gale.
And a hit. Killed. 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 Gotta find him now. Liz.
Okay. There's a troglodyte, eh? Let me go a janky movement. Here. I will attempt to frostbite. Boom.
Success.
Alright then. That's a fun try.
Stacy.
I hate it when the bottlenecks like this.
It should die easily.
Yeah. And I'll say something off-colored about how it's so ugly and not even its mother could love it.
You're an actual troglodyte.
Fail. Start running up on you, Willow.
She will stand up.
Yep.
She will avoid making eye contact with anyone. Move up a bit there. I kind of want to save all her spells. She'll try another Produce Flame against that troglodyte.
Okay.
Take a -2 with the attack roll. Oh, good.
It's a hit. Sorry.
Wow. Level 18. All right.
A bite tentaclaw. Gotcha.
Thank you. You're right back. Oh, there it goes.
And I'm not going to do that, so we're good. Claw misses. Blink.
All right. I think I'm just going to do a cone of cold on these guys since they're all lined up perfectly.
Yeah. Suck it, bitches.
Would that also violate the terms of use?
No, you can say whatever you want. You just can't print it. Oh, wiped them all out. Does this suck?
Friggin' troglodytes.
I'm going to move down as soon as the map shows up again. For some reason, I clicked the next and my map went away.
Or
You're just gonna move straight down, Sling.
Yeah, came back up. I'll go down to there. That's good.
Or we'll trudge along.
with the death of those troglodytes, you hear almost from everywhere throughout this dungeon, kind of a low rumble. It seems to like emanate from the walls and the muck that surrounds everything.
Oh.
Voila.
Yeah, we're coming, motherfucker.
Don't you know it? Cry about your dead babies all you want. We're still coming.
I'm gonna try to keep up with my friends.
Alright, Liz is gonna dash to there.
Top of the round. Stacy.
Just jogging along, keeping up with everybody.
All right. Willow.
Getting left behind there.
Should keep up as well.
From back behind, you hear kind of must be like a barking of a dog or maybe a wolf, something to that effect.
All right, behind me.
From back up that.
Gotcha. I'll continue my trek. Right there.
There we go. Sling and then Orin, right? There we go. You round that corner and see one of these these kind of like oversized lobster-looking things.
They can also suck it.
Crab people, crab people.
Exactly what I think.
It's like a
Oh, jeez.
Cthulhu lobster is what that looks like.
Oh, they have a clean and a dirty table or what?
Well, there's a clean table underneath all table.
Oh.
That's what I have to do.
Voila.
Yeah, it looks like another round dashing for me.
If only it was through the snow.
You know who would be awesome on this level? Nola. Miss my monk.
Monk went down
On this level, too, so it's
over at that pit, right?
All right. If I go to there, do I have line of sight? Number 34?
Target it. Sure.
Okay. Then, in that case, shall... Oh, you know what I shall do? Here's what I shall do. I'm going to cast Moonbeam. Right on top of that dude. Look at that shit. Then I don't think, yeah, Moonbeam's the one that happens at the beginning of their turn, right?
I believe so.
Yes. So it is good to go as it is. Off a second level spell.
Okay, can't pass. Stacy.
Can I see that number 34?
Sure.
Okay, then I can just mock it.
Did you dash to there?
Oh, damn it! Yeah, that's true. I
Okay.
did. Wasn't thinking.
I cuntly dash and I cunty cunt you shit face fuck. But it didn't work.
Moonbeam, I think.
Oh, it's Moonbeam. Oh my god. I was too busy trying to think up swear words. Moonbeam is the save and the
Okay.
damage.
As he rushes up towards Sling. Little pincer action.
Those things with me.
Misses. Willow.
Run
She
from
has
the wolf.
ashes. She's watching north, waiting for whatever's coming.
All right, this guy is right in my grill, so I'm gonna grill him.
That's a hit.
Yeah, Max.
Another hit. Yep.
Ooh, 2 maxes and a 6. All right, I can't squeeze by him in this slot, right?
Nope.
I'll finish there. Actually, I'll move up 1. Give some clarity for my friends.
Orin.
Jewel!
Damn you!
A miss.
Cool.
I'll move over here.
Miss. Hit. Hit. Liz.
Alright, I shall move Moonbeam to here as my action, and that shall be what I do, and then my bonus action something to the lovely and talented Sling.
Oh,
Boom, like that.
There we go.
nice.
From the north, you see a warg being. God damn it. And riding on it is a hobgoblin as it approaches you. These guys are all bottlenecked. Stacy.
Attention to the warg. Fuck.
Okay, I can move there.
Hit. Hit. Miss. Hit.
Oh, it didn't do it. It's supposed to. I thought it was supposed to do it on his.
What's up?
Well, I put a condition on him, but it should have done it at the beginning of his turn. I guess that doesn't work that way. Do me a favor and pass his turn, and then come back to him. No, it still didn't do it. Okay, well, fuck. I guess I need to learn how to use that. So instead, I'll do the regular way. This save and this damage.
Pincers. Sling is a miss, and the fuck did I do? Fumbled. Excellent. Willow.
Into the fire.
Hit. Fuck.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
What happened to your ride?
I really wish it wouldn't do that when you pass turns. If you're holding something, it fucks everything up. Sling.
All right, he's still there. He's a tough little bastard. Oh yeah.
Go for it.
He was.
That took him out. I'll move down to there, bypassing the milkweed. Moonbeam. It was an 8. Dropped it to 2. Oh, yeah, last one.
Horn.
I will toll the dead on the jewel.
Fail.
Ooh, nice. 3d12.
Not a good roll, though. But it's all right.
Voila.
Yep, I'm gonna blast it.
Hit. Hit. Miss.
Forget you guys have a D8
Long swords.
Bardic inspiration.
It's reserved for the aboleth.
Oh, okay.
It's usually 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I don't know that ours had a expiration on it. I see reserving it. That's fine.
Is that for every roll after you trigger it, or
No.
for 10 minutes?
No, it's just one time within 10 minutes. But the crit didn't say that it's timed.
Liz.
All right, moving the thing to there. And healing myself with Bardic herpes. What's it called? I'll figure it out.
Healing word.
Matter of fact, I'll just pass my turn and just leave me alone and I'll figure it out. Yeah, healing word. That's right.
Moonbeam on this guy?
Oh, Moonbeam. Right. Moonbeam coming up. See how I thought I was all done and I wasn't. This one.
Fail. Couple of pincers. Manages to hit Orin. You are grappled. Moonbeam again.
Beam again. Boom. Boom.
Misses. Stacy. Miss. Hit. Success. Hit.
Well, I don't want to waste,
Yep.
attacks or anything.
That was a miss. And a hit. And this goblin had a ready to action for a longsword attack.
Oh, okay.
We're good. Willow.
Oh, I know why that didn't work, Joe. You don't have the extension turned on.
Yeah, I've got to say, with the amount of changes happening in Fantasy Grounds right now, extensions are a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah. This one, what that would do is when it became that guy's turn, it would do the save and the damage automatically. That's pretty cool, but yeah, you have to have the extension turned on.
It's apparently too far away. She will fairy fire them.
Okay. I think they both failed. This guy's swinging from the top. Hits. Swing.
I'm going to keep working on the wounded one.
Hit. And hit.
Got him, though. And when he disappears, I'm going to move up to that spot right there.
Weapon swing.
Hit.
What is Willow? What class?
Druid.
As
So
a,
to the north, you just hear a large amount of troops heading towards you.
as a free action, Liz will say to Voila, your fireball services are needed to the north.
Druid's got spells.
Fireball?
Other fire-based spells.
Fight growth.
Wall of fire.
Didn't hurt to have double power. Besides, these guys down here are bottleneck. They're easy.
Be that as it may, I think I'm still gonna go for this one.
Really?
Yep.
I think the strategic move would be to go up and kill 50 things rather than pick on one.
Yep.
Voila never takes my advice, you
pushing it
guys. She
back
never
at all?
listens to me. She never does,
forgot
ever.
to-
She never does, ever. I try
Yeah.
anyway. She doesn't do it, ever.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Yeah, let's push him back, because that might put him in that moonbeam.
Yes, it will.
Oh, hey, it's the weirdly hot hobgoblin lady.
Where is she? Where is she?
Oh, yeah.
You guys are able to move up. Pincers.
Skokie?
I forgot. Orin, the one that had you, is it dead?
It died, yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure it got grappled, so it got taken off, and it did not. Couple of pincers. You guys are riding on top and tries to bite. Misses. Liz.
Okay, Liz will, as her action, move the game to No, up a half a square. So it's on both of them. And she will pass her turn.
These guys continue running.
I don't like it that there's a token called lair action.
Yeah, there's really no good way to do that and fucking remember it.
That's
so.
That's an excellent way to do it, to just to give yourself a reminder. But that's fucking awesome. But I hate it that it's there because it's gonna fuck with us.
Yeah, and when I there we go.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Lair action. Oh no, that seems.
This fucking thing's coded wrong too. So give me another minute.
Haven't everybody died?
He's doing a layer action.
No, my program froze again.
Fuck.
9 more minutes.
Full blame on the lair action.
Now, what's the rule if your computer freezes during a lair action? It doesn't count, or I forgot what the rule is.
It gets expended, you know.
Yeah,
like a
it's
spell slot.
It's a lost spell slot. That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, looks like we got kicked.
Oh,
Bro.
did we?
Yeah, it says I just lost connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just call it for today then, guys.
Okay, we'll pick
Alright.
up on the lair action next week.
Yeah, because I'm sure it's fucked a lot of stuff
that
up.
sounds good. That's close enough. Yep.
Thanks for the game, Joe.
Yeah, we had a couple technical difficulties tonight, but we made it. Yep. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and
everybody.
I'm starting to think it's just a memory thing, but I'm keep checking on things, but it's still only about 50% of your memory usage. So I just don't know why it keeps freezing up like this.
Weird. Great game though, Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we'll try and finish combat next time.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
You
Have
know,
a great weekend.
You can blame it
everybody.
on you can blame it on Vex's vicious mockeries.
Yeah.
That's right. There was a lot
like
of cunts and fucks, and so that fucked it up. Yeah, that's right. All right. Take care, everybody.
Yep. Good night.
All right, everybody. There you go. We almost made it to the 9 o'clock hour, but we had some technical difficulties. But yeah, so we'll pick it up next week with the lair action that he was trying to fuck the whole party with. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's probably bad. I can safely say it's probably super bad. What else, everybody? So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna give everybody the end of stream rewards right now. If you hang out to the end, get stuff. Get points. You get points for the chat, which, by the way, no one used any today. So oh, I forgot to add the number. Nobody used any points today, which was kind of odd, but it doesn't matter. Also, we'll remind everybody the things you can do to participate in the stream. Now, I always remind people that if all you're doing is watching, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to do anything else. Not need to do anything except watch. But if you would like to, there are other things you can do to participate with the channel. So you can type in any of these commands that are at the bottom of your screen, or in the Twitch chat, I should say. Exclamation point, whatever you would type. Discord will bring you to our Discord server. Patreon will take you to my Patreon page where there's levels of support for as little as $1. And you can cheer bits, you can subscribe, or you can donate to the channel. If you do any of those three things while the stream is on, you will affect the bit boss, which is currently Urash54 at 29.25. Bit boss. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also go to the DMs Guild and look at the items that I have for sale over there. Today's sales figure with an hour left is $349.41. So $349.41 and another hour to go to sell some more stuff today. And don't forget, there is a DMs Guild sale on. You're like 25% off stuff, so don't miss that. You guys can also go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel, follow me on Twitter, or check out the Facebook business page. We will be back tomorrow for Rick and Morty. Sunday we'll be here talking about the end of Founders Day weekend. Oh, and by the way, today, tomorrow, and Sunday is your opportunity to sign up for some games over at Fantasy Grounds College. And so you can get in. They're having like all day and all night 24/7 gaming tournament. It's the 3rd annual Founders Day weekend. And the last part of that on Sunday will be the All Things Fantasy Grounds show, where we give away some prizes and wrap up the weekend. And Lady Shell and Layroon will be joining us there for that, along with Fury Fade and Robin. That's on Sunday night, episode 124, FGC Founders Day weekend. Tuesday, of course, is the potentially last time, but I don't think so. It's going to continue through August. 5e pickup games. Wednesday, of course, is round robin. I still haven't uploaded this from 2 days ago. I got to do that tonight, right now. And then, of course, back here on the 31st next Friday, 7 days from today, episode 61. We continue with the lair action. Don't miss tomorrow night, Rick and Morty, episode 2. Good gaming, everybody.